Hi everyone and welcome to today's Christmas Magic Message video. My name's Renee and welcome back if you're a returning viewer, and welcome if this is your first video. This Christmas Magic Messages series was designed to bring a bit of joy and inspiration to this wonderful time of year, and also in a year that's been really challenging for most people with especially in Australia and also across the world, challenges with bushfires, with COVID, and equally people still just going through their own life challenges, whether that's physical illness, grief and loss, just some big challenges for people. So today's about bringing a bit of joy, and one of the things I love about Christmas is that feeling of love. I mean, essentially that's what Christmas magic really is. When we're in the spirit of giving, our hearts are more open, and also there's more possibility for romance. So with that, today's video is about kissing under the mistletoe and what we can learn from this great Christmas tradition. So I'm just going to flick to my screen to read you a bit of the history about this tradition. So kissing under the sprigs of mistletoe, as well as is a well-known holiday tradition. But this plant's history is a symbolic herb that dates back thousands of years. Many ancient cultures prized mistletoe for its healing properties. The Greeks used it as a cure for everything from spleen disorders, and the Roman naturalist Pliny the Elder noted it could be used as a balm against things like epilepsy, ulcers, and also poisons. The plant's romantic overtones, though, most likely started with the Celtic Druids of the 1st century AD, because mistletoe could blossom even during the frozen winter, and the Druids came to view it as a sacred symbol of vivacity, and they administered it to humans and animals alike in the hope of restoring fertility. So another famous chapter in the mistletoe folklore comes from the Norse mythology. So as the story goes, when the god Odin's son Baldur was prophesied to die, his mother Frigg, the goddess of love, went to all the animals and plants of the natural world to secure an oath that they would not harm him. But Frigg neglected to consult with the unassuming mistletoe. So the scheming god Loki made an arrow from the plant and saw that it was used to kill the otherwise invincible Baldur. According to a sunnier version of the myth, the gods were able to resurrect Baldur from the dead. Delighted, Frigg then declared mistletoe a symbol of love and vowed to plant a kiss on all who passed underneath it. And then it goes on to say that mistletoe's associations with fertility and vitality continued through the Middle Ages, and by the 18th century it had become widely incorporated into Christmas celebrations. So as you can see, quite a mixed history, a history of romance, a history of healing. But, when I think about mistletoe, I just think about love, and in particular, also romantic love. So today's videos will focus on that element. So, when you think about the idea of stealing a kiss from someone under the mistletoe, usually it means sometimes that we haven't expressed that we actually really like someone romantically. So where in your life have you maybe having a little bit of a crush on someone, and you've been wanting to tell them how you feel about them, but maybe haven't been able to find the opportunity or the words? I'm also a relationship coach, so I can help in that space as well. It does take a lot of courage to really tell someone how you feel, and sometimes Christmas is a beautiful time of year to also do that. And equally, mistletoe can remind us, the romantic natures of Christmas, that if we're in a relationship that's gone a bit stale, so a romantic relationship, sometimes mistletoe can be a reminder to really reconnect and create a bit of romance in existing romantic relationships, because one of the things that really puts a lot of strain and can cause a lot of conflict in relationships is stress, and how both men and women deal with their stresses, and sometimes we take those stresses out on the closest people to us, which can be our romantic partners. So if you need to put a bit more, Christmas spice back into your love life, there's lots of different ways you can do that. big ways and small ways. Some of the things are just as simple as telling someone that you love them, leaving them a note, organising them a surprise date, and just letting them know that you appreciate them as well. So there's a lot more ways also to let people know that you love them. So have a think about that. And if you are wanting to create romance, in your life, this time of year might be the time to do that. So thank you, Mistletoe, for those lessons. And also in celebration of Mistletoe, one of my favourite Christmas songs is actually by Aretha Franklin, may she rest in peace, who sings the song Kissing Under the Mistletoe. So look that up on YouTube if you want to create a bit of Christmas magic love. And there's also a whole range of Christmas movies that are really focused on romantic love as well. So have a think about that. And equally, if you are in a situation where you've perhaps broken up with someone or your heart is aching over romantic love, get some professional support for that, either through a counsellor or a life coach, or whatever healing modalities really resonate with you, because it is the time to be merry. We always want to honour what we're feeling, and sometimes that heartache needs a bit more Christmas magic and healing. All right, everyone, take care. Merry Christmas, sending lots of big romantic Christmas love. I'll see you in the next video. Bye now.